Yeah. So I saw you down there with the crew getting out, and they were walking out to their cars.
Yeah, they look great. They're excited.
I think I saw you. You were holding your phone, getting some shots.
I did. I got. You know, I kind of admit I'm a little bit of a space nerd.
Well, hey, listen. I mean, you've been to space 4 times, so you understand what these folks are going through right now. I mean, it's getting real. These seats are articulating up. You can see it moving right now, Bob, as they get into position there. Yep. This must be a moment where it kind of gets real.
Oh, yeah, once you're strapped in, and wait till they close the hatch, then it's really real.
Is that the moment it clicks?
Yeah, then it's like, okay, we're inside this thing, we're going, you know.
What's the feeling? What kind of goes through your head?
So it depends on different, I mean, on my first flight, what absolutely went through my head was, I don't want to screw this up. You know, I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Yeah. I mean, I was really focused on making sure that I did everything absolutely perfect. And you don't know what to expect. First off, no simulator on Earth can prepare you for what it's like to ride a rocket into space. I mean, you practice everything, but man, it just gets up and goes. That acceleration, that force pushing you back in the seat, it's something else. And so not knowing what that's going to be like, there's a little bit of anticipation. You know, when you go a second and third time, then you got a little more idea of what to expect, and you can relax a little bit more. But so there's anticipation of what is this going to be like? What is this going to feel like?
And you would think there's some nerves there, right, just naturally in this moment. But these 4 astronauts, they also ate extremely well. So I hope that the nerves don't get them too much. They ate well because they were at the astronaut crew quarters. You've been hosting them for the past week.
Sure.
And tell me about what they got to eat. Like
anything they wanted.
That's great. On the menu, whatever you want. I heard like New York strip steak, basmati rice.
Yeah, whatever.
There was some dressing thrown in.
Yeah, no, life in crew quarters is good. Yeah. With there's one crew, we used to have a motto in crew quarters: eat till you're sleepy and sleep till it's time you're hungry.
That's a good way to leave. I'm surprised you can get them out there to get on the rocket with that kind of living.
So that's why you don't want to spend too much time in crew quarters. Yeah. No, but we do a great job protecting our astronauts from you know, keeping them healthy. But you know, it's not about, it's just amazing what we do. You know, I would trade places with any one of them in a heartbeat. I'm really proud of these guys, and I'm proud of what we've accomplished as a nation to have this commercial crew program. Kathy Leaders and her team have just done an outstanding job getting Bob and Doug Hurley up there and home safely, paving the way for this first flight under contract with SpaceX. Yeah. You know, this is the future, and we want to get Boeing flying too. They're right over here building the CST-100. We got to have them have a successful flight so that we have dissimilar redundancy so that we can get crews to and from the International Space Station.
Their test launch right around the corner next year in 2021. Bob Cabana, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate your insight as always. Bob
Thanks
Cabana,
for having me, Daryl.
Flew into space 4 times, folks. So between me and him, we have 4 flights into space. There you go.
20 seconds till liftoff.
T-minus 15 seconds. Falcon 9 is configured for flight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
And resilience rises. Not even gravity contains humanity when we explore as one for all. That's the word we want to hear. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Just 30 seconds into this historic mission, flying crew on board Dragon and Falcon 9. Stage 1 is preparing to throttle down. This is in preparation for max Q, which is maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Stage 1, throttle down.
There's that call out for throttle down.
Power and telemetry continue to be nominal for the vehicle, now traveling at 262 meters per second.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
There's that call out the Falcon 9 is supersonic, and we will be passing through max Q here shortly, the largest structural load during ascent.
Max Q.
There's that call out. That Falcon has passed through max Q.
One Bravo.
And we've just entered Stage 1 Bravo abort mode. That's going to take them through the end of the first stage burning just before second stage activates off the coast of North Carolina. T plus 1 minute and 40 seconds into flight. Dragon and Falcon 9 traveling 709 meters per second. That call that MVAC chill is underway, the Merlin vacuum engine.
Now with the call out of MVAC chillin, similar to what we saw in the first stage Merlin engines, the second stage engine being prepared for its ignition coming up in just over 30 seconds from now. We're a half a minute away from 3 quick events in rapid succession. We're going to get main engine cut off. The 9 Merlin engines will throttle down and then shut down. We're going to get stage separation.
Stage 1 throttle down.
And then ignition of the second stage engine. We've begun the throttle down in preparation for stage separation.
And we have
2 Alpha.
Stage separation confirmed. Yes, let's make the position of signal.
And you see that stage separation has confirmed. There goes that MVAC engine. Stage 2. Crew 1 is now on their way to the International Space Station.
And we've got ignition of the entry burn, center engine, followed by the other 2 restart engines. First stage now getting ready to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. This is about a 29-second burn, and it's designed to slow the vehicle way down. We're going to shed about 70% of the velocity of that dropping first stage by the time this landing burn completes. I should say by the time the entry burn completes, which is now over. First stage on target for the drone ship in the Atlantic Ocean. Meanwhile, we're watching second stage getting close to getting into orbit.
That's right. We've got about 30
Stage
seconds
2 internal
more.
guidance.
And now just about 20 seconds more of stage 2 continuing to burn until we see second stage engine cut off, or SECO. We'll coast for a few minutes afterward to allow the rates in motion
Shannon.
Roger,
there-
Shannon.
There's that call for Shannon. That's Shannon, Ireland, an abort zone, but it looks like we continue smoothly to orbit today.
MVAC shut down.
And we've got shutdown of the second stage engine on time.
Dragon SpaceX, nominal orbit insertion.
Launch escape system is disarmed.
And SpaceX copies.
And Leah, the words we like to hear, a nominal orbit insertion.
That's right, John. Nominal orbit insertion, as we mentioned, stage 2. Oh, looks like some action on stage 1. And I believe we've had a touchdown on the drone ship.
We've got stage 1 has touched down on the drone ship in the Atlantic Ocean. But now the more important news, second stage is in orbit, right where we want, right on time. And we're getting ready for our next major activity, which will be Dragon spacecraft separation. Now currently on the second stage, we are essentially venting pressure, purging the engine out, making sure everything is quiet in preparation.
Take a look. That's inside Crew Dragon right now. Our Crew 1 crew now coasting in low Earth orbit, still attached to that second stage. In just a couple of minutes, we should see that second stage separate, and Crew Dragon will be flying free.
Leah, the mission timer shows 90 seconds to Dragon separation.
Currently, Dragon is flying at 27,000 kilometers an hour. And we're T plus 11 minutes since liftoff today, waiting on that second stage separation. But as you can see, our astronauts from left to right, Shannon Walker, Victor Glover, Mike Hopkins, and Soichi Noguchi, now on their way to the International Space Station. First trip to space for Victor Glover.
Acquisition of signal in Newfoundland.
And that call out, acquisition of signal in Newfoundland. That means the Newfoundland ground station is now receiving telemetry from Dragon. This view inside Mission Control Hawthorne. Teams continuing to monitor the vehicle, now traveling at almost 27,000 kilometers an hour.
Ten seconds to Dragon separation.
Dragon separation confirmed.
And separation confirmed. You can see that second stage departing. Crew Dragon leaving it behind.
Separation confirmed.